Estamos juntos lá. Olá pessoal, hoje é 14 de outubro, eu estou aqui em Michigan, uma feira de exposição de aves, uma feira internacional muito bacana. Depois eu vou mostrar para vocês, vou fazer algumas cenas e mostrar para vocês. Mas o meu motivo principal de estar aqui hoje não é ver aves, é encontrar com os mestres das Ameraucanas. São os nossos mentores, quem que realmente desenvolveram a raça, começaram o desenvolvimento delas na época de 70, que é o Michael Gilbert, John Blaine, tá aí. A gente vai almoçar com eles hoje, inclusive com a associação, os membros da associação estarão reunidos e nós vamos estar lá com eles. E é isso, eu vim especialmente para conhecê-los, porque são pessoas já de idade, a gente pode ser que a gente não tenha tantas oportunidades. E falar com eles e conversar com eles não tem preço. Eu acho que a oportunidade é única e eu estou muito feliz de estar aqui. Já dei até um giro por aí, fiquei... É magnífico, tudo isso é uma dimensão que só quem participa, quem está presente, sente isso. Gostaria de que você enviasse uma mensagem para os criadores e amantes da Ameraucana no Brasil. Você é o presidente da Alliance Club aqui nos Estados Unidos, ou você tem belas aves. Gostaria que você dissesse alguma coisa para os brasileiros.
I'm Russ Blair, the president of the Americana Alliance Club here in America, and I'm pleased to meet Pedro for the first time. It was an honor to meet him, and I'm glad he made the trip up here to see us. Hopefully everybody down in Brazil sticks with these breed. This is my favorite breed and probably the only one I've bred for the last 13 years now. So the biggest thing I can say is breed what you like. The more you like them, the more you're going to enjoy them. And that's what it's all about at the end of the day with these chickens is enjoying them and then sharing that love with everybody else that's close to you and just making fun with it, with the whole family. Get the kids involved, get everybody involved. It's really a good time, and you look around here, there's all kinds of people that we meet every year around fall time for our shows, and I wouldn't change a thing. I love every minute of it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Ainda voltei dos seus belos blues, belos azuis.
The Bantam Blues?
Yes.
Hopefully I'll send you some eggs come springtime. We'll get him started in these Bantam Blues over here.
Yes,
get some smaller ones down there in Brazil. They'll take the heat better.
Yes.
All right?
Yes.
All right. Pleasure meeting you, Bruno. Or Pedro.
Pedro.
Yep.
Olha, eles são da Americana.
Western Iowa.
Eu sou associado.
And they have the black large bone.
Olha aí, pessoal, nós estamos chegando na casa do John Blaine. Olha a entrada da casa dele, que coisa mais legal. Olha que coisa mais linda. O ambiente dele aqui é super agradável. Muito legal aqui, muito legal. Michael, quero te agradecer muito. Estou muito feliz em poder conhecê-los pessoalmente. Você, o John Blaine. Cá, John Blaine, fica aqui.
Fique
aqui. Muito feliz. Vocês são meus mentores. E o povo do Brasil gostam muito das Ameraucanas. E a gente quer fazer um trabalho lá como vocês fizeram. Aqui está praticamente a raça inteira criada, né? Vocês criaram praticamente todas as Ameraucanas disponíveis hoje no mundo. Então eu quero agradecer vocês e gostaria que você enviasse uma mensagem para o povo do Brasil que criam a Ameraucana. Ok?
Thank you so much for coming to visit us, Pedro. We're just very happy that you could be here and just see for yourself where Americanas really originated from. And we're so happy that you're continuing the work down in Brazil, and we wish you much success in your venture throughout your future.
Thank you. Thank you.
this one barn.
Okay.
Só isso aqui que é dedicado às galinhas.
É.
I used to have a lot more of those individual breeding coops in here, but I sold them as I've cut back on my hobby.
Okay.
Okay. It's nice.
And so, yeah, this is just a bunch of pile of wood here, of course. And so, those there have LED lights that, when I had the chickens in there, they would be on a timer. And depending on the time of year, you know, I'd go up to maybe 16 hours of light to get more eggs out of it.
Okay.
É, bem feitinho.
And so these, just, the gates kind of just go up and down.
Oh, nice.
And then I put the plastic back there to protect the lamps from the birds.
Uh-huh.
And the birds would roost on here. And I put the water on one side, the feed on the other.
Okay.
And it works out. And a lot of times I put the hen on top, the cock on the bottom. And then maybe twice a week, he would come up here and visit the hen
Okay.
for a day, and then I'll put him back down.
Ah, okay.
And then I can reach in there, collect my eggs, and for incubating.
Okay.
Then these ones here, instead of for individual birds, they're for like, you know, pairs and trios, where you could put 2 or 3 females up here.
Okay.
Same idea.
And it's your design? That's your design?
Yeah,
Okay.
yep.
Oh, very nice.
These here, they were just for extra male birds, large fowl cocks. So that's what I would put in there, and I've got lighting in the back. And then I could hang my feed and water cups on there like that.
Yeah.
And so that would hold them.
Okay.
And sometimes you want to rotate. Say you have a coop out here with a lot of hens,
Yeah.
and you only want to put one in there at a time as far as a cockbird, so that one doesn't bother the other as he's doing his job.
Yeah.
So you take one out, you put them in there, and you put the other one in for a few days. So
I
you
see.
rotate them.
Okay.
So one might be in there. I had a procedure where, like every Sunday, I would swap them out, and every Wednesday I'd swap them out, back and forth.
Okay.
And that way, one would get rested up. And sometimes you say, absence makes the heart grow fonder. So this one, after being away from the females for a few days,
Yeah.
he's going to be more aggressive and want to do
Okay.
his job
I see.
and mate with them.
John Brian, eu me sinto muito honrado ter conhecido a sua propriedade e te agradecer muito. Você é meu mentor, sou seu aluno e graças a você, ao Michael, a gente está fazendo um trabalho bom no Brasil com as ameraucanas e o povo brasileiro gosta da ave ameraucana. Então, eu te agradeço muito e gostaria que você passasse uma mensagem para os nossos amigos do Brasil que criam a ameraucana lá também, ok?
Thank you very much. Of course, I don't understand Portuguese, but I've got the gist of it. My name is John Blame. I live in Michigan, and I welcome Pedro and his family to the area. We have a Fowl Fest poultry show going on, and so we were there this morning and had a good time. We're going to have a meal here soon. I welcome, Pedro, of course, to our abode, our home, and a little chicken coop here, and appreciate all that he has done to promote Americana chickens in Brazil and throughout South America through social media, his websites, and joining our Americana Alliance, which is our breed club in North America and extended to South America. So welcome, and hope you have a great trip and travels home again when you do leave.
Esse correio tem um sapãozinho para o outro lado. Olha que bacana. Esse comedor é legal demais. Olha os ninhos. Gente, esses ninhos são bacana. Olha isso. Deixa eu pegar um ovo de banta. Não, isso não é. Olha isso.
Yes.
É, você vê.
Sometimes they stay outside during the
Vem.
night.
Vem.
Even during the winter
Olha
months.
lá.
They tuck their fluff up around their feet, and they'll put their head under their wing, and it'll be snowing and blowing wind, and they'll be outside sleeping all night.
Those know
That's the way
that
they do
is insane.
And so, and you'll see over there's a timer on the wall, and the light bulb up above. So there again, during the breeding season when I want a lot of eggs, I'll have the lights on a timer to try to stimulate more egg production.
Ah, just because of
And I have artificial eggs in the nest boxes.
Você viu aí, Pedro?
Sei, sim.
Artificial. Artificial.
É os ninhos, né?
There are a
Os
couple of
boxes.
reasons. One is to kind of let the hens know where to go. But also, sometimes you get a hen that likes to eat eggs.
Yeah.
And by having that ceramic egg in there and then pecking at that and hurting their beak so much,
Bem aquecido.
it can help break them of the habit. Because once they get a taste for eating an egg,
Yeah.
they will sometimes break eggs and you'll find them broken day after day.
That's why you put the eggs
That's
artificial.
one of the two reasons, yes, yes.
Oh, okay.
Olha o tamanho das
that's
bantas.
what those-
O ovo das bantas.
That table
Olha
was selling
aí.
the poultry stuff.
Olha
They
o
have
tamanho
fish
dos ovos das
Fakes.
bantas. Deixa eu pegar.
Artificial
Esse aqui é maior um
eggs. I was
pouquinho,
wondering
olha.
what they were for.
Que top, bonitinho. Lindo.
Pedro.
So
Ah,
Que o sol estimula elas botarem, as galinhas botarem, por isso que ele coloca isso aqui,
policarbonato. Aham.
Isso,
Os bantas.
perfeito, ok.
É lugar sequinho, olha que lindinho. Olha os buffs banta.
Do you have trouble with coyotes or?
Eu já tô achando que nós vamos criar banta.
for the most
São lindos.
with all my
Baixinhos aqui.
experience, I've got these dried our coyotes around, and coons and possums and all that kind of stuff. But because of the cooping and the pens,
Muito legal.
they can't get it. Leaves get
Oh my
look
God.
at that. And so if you break the stem there, and you can get a whiff of the aroma there too, perhaps.
Oh, yeah.
my
Oh,
God,
yeah.
it's so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Vamos dar um passeio.
Ok.
I should have said bring a heavy coat.
Lindo demais o local. Muito bem dirigindo. Estamos aqui num carrinho elétrico, pelo jeito. É. Depois eu vou mostrar para vocês em detalhe. As aves dele, onde ele cria ali umas avezinhas.
That kind of jerky feeling here. Yes.
Ok.
We'll make a circle line tour around the barn
Já.
just for the fun of it.
Tá aqui as baias dele aqui. Ah, legal. Ah, chique. Ok. Ok.
Zoom in, zoom out.
Zoom in, zoom out. Zoom in, zoom out. Bacana aqui. É o galpão dele. As aves, muito bacana. Bem feitinho, bem organizado. Ok. Ok.
Look at all the berries on there.
Oh, wow.
It's called a flaming, or a burning bush rather,
Burning bush?
as in Moses in the burning bush.
Yeah.
Or was that Moses in the ark and Noah in the burning bush? Never mind.
I think it was. Did Moses have the burning? Yeah, Moses had the burning.
I'm just trying to pull your leg a little bit
Yeah,
because I know
yeah,
it's
no.
such an old joke about people getting it mixed up.
Hey, people don't tell jokes anymore.
Most of my lanes through the woods here are where I could make them without having to take trees down.
Oh,
So
okay.
I might have to take a little bit of brush down, but I didn't have to pull any stumps off or anything. So that's why they are kind of crooked and this and that.
And this is your hunting spot?
Yeah, I don't hunt myself. My nephew bought the blind from me.
Uh-huh.
I built it a few years ago.
Isso aqui é de
Nice
caçar,
setup.
Pedro.
É, o lugar de, ele espera aqui.
Ele espera, isso, ele sobe lá em cima, fica lá em cima esperando.
aqui
So
em lugar de espera.
upstairs, downstairs, and
Ao campo aberto.
Nice spot.
all my little design. So our 25 acres is divided. Basically, this field is half of it. So this field is 12 and a half, and up there to the north of us is the other 12 and a half. It's
Okay.
mostly wooded where the house is.
Gotcha.
I don't know what, if she's ready to eat or not. So I'm just going to go around a little bit more.
Okay.
Some of the trails is dedicated just for that generator
Oh,
to
it's
keep
just
it
for that.
running.
Okay.
Yes, only the generator.
Now, do you have to run it every so often just to make sure everything's good with
It
it?
automatically kicks in for 10 minutes every Sunday.
Oh,
on
okay.
a
Oh, that's
timer.
nice. Yeah.
It doesn't run anything during that time, but
Right.
it just runs the engine and makes sure the battery's charged and
Oh,
everything.
okay.
Yeah, it works out nice.
Aquele arranhado da madeira ali
Sim,
é deer,
viado. É o chifre, né?
que é o chifre.
É, o chifre é pra...
And when we say deer, we don't mean my wife. Hi, Mike Gilbert. No rush yet? No rush yet?
No rust yet, and Greg Olson's on his way with his daughter too.
Okay, and then what about the other gal, Black? She's
She's checking with her husband, gonna call me back.
okay. So I didn't know if
Russ and Nicole are on the way too.
I'm not holding anybody up by riding around. We're going to take one more little spin, and then we'll come back in.
Bom, pessoal, acabamos de chegar de um almoço lá na casa do John Blaine. O balanço que a gente faz é que foi extremamente positivo, muito agradável, uma reunião em que a gente aprendeu muito. Eles são extremamente acolhedores e nós pudemos estar em contato com quem realmente criou a ave, quem sabe da ave. Enfim, a gente foi na raiz da história e nós aprendemos muito. E eu fico muito feliz e tenho assim, um orgulho de dizer que eu estive presente num dia como hoje, por exemplo. Lá foi muito importante. Para mim isso ficou marcado, vai ficar marcado na minha história da minha vida. Espero que todos vocês gostem do vídeo, né? Tenham gostado do vídeo. E é isso. Eu desejo a todos muito sucesso na criação das aves. E é isso aí.